Welcome back to another day of whatever the fuck this is. As far as that goes, I find it very interesting how somebody says, I feel disrespected. I feel super disrespected on the way you actually say something and when you say it and how you say it. And, when it come down to it, I did actually hit him up and actually tell Darth, hey, as far as that goes, we cracked jokes about several people this morning right off the bat. Why? Because it was funny as hell. I threw a joke at him because I knew he was in my chat and I said something that he didn't really like. So then he comes along and he tells me to keep his name out my mouth, and I'm supposed to keep his out mine if that's the case. And he beside that, went beside that, and still decided to actually go live and still talk shit. Still talk shit. But hey, whatever. I can't hold my own show. No, that's wrong. What have I always done? I've always held everybody else up, always brought other people in to actually become better people and hold creative conversations with each other on almost anything and everything that we possibly can. Why? Because I love everybody equally. When it comes down to it, Darth goes ahead and takes a joke completely totally wrong. And what happens? What happens? He goes and turns around and takes the joke, runs with it, and says, "Oh, it doesn't bother me." But this was all the way the fuck at 6 o'clock this morning. 14 hours later, it's still in his brain that I slated him, that I did something to him that he didn't like. And now he's going to sit there and he's going to tell everybody what he thinks is the truth, what he thinks is actually going on. And what is the truth? What is exactly going on? Well, Darth, what happened is you went and you did it to yourself, brother. Because that's what happens. That's exactly what happens. You didn't start your channel for yourself. You started your channel because myself, Divinity, and Expert were telling you to start a channel. Why? Because we felt that you had something to share. You have done nothing, absolutely zero things, but to treat everybody else like crap. Why? Why do you treat everybody else like crap, Darth? Every single person that's come across your desk, you've actually slated, you've actually treated like shit. Every single freaking one of them. You say you love them. You say that people are the best. This person's this person's that. But at the same time, just trying to distract you from going down a rabbit hole. you know, about to go live? No, I am live. If you don't see it and you can't see that I'm live, well, guess what? I don't give a shit. I'm so sick of the crap. And guess what? I'm also here to talk to y'all. But, I don't really care. I don't. He wants to sit there and play games, tell me that I can't hold up my own show, that it was always him that did something. He did absolutely zero things for me. He did absolutely nothing. I invited him on my show as a guest. He was never, ever somebody that was a permanent mainstay on anything. I didn't put it that way, ever. Period. But, hey, shit happens. Shit happens. You didn't like a joke, and that's what happens. You can't take the joke. That's what happens. I can't fix something that's already been done. It's already been done. You didn't like the joke, and everybody else that was there that heard the same jokes about themselves had no problems taking the joke. It was only Darth that did not like his own joke. Am I here for just this? Nah, absolutely not. Will I sit there and ramble about it for an hour at a time? Nah, Why? Because I don't care. When it comes down to it, I don't. I'm not gonna sit there and sugarcoat shit. That's not my way. I don't care. I just don't. And I don't hate Darth. I hate the fact that he can't take a joke. He doesn't know how. There's nothing that I can do about that. He sits there and tells me that, he doesn't wanna fight. "Hey, Janie, how you doing, dear? Good to see you. Glad you're here." I'm just kinda going off of a little thing that had occurred earlier today for a very short bit. I do actually have a news article, that I feel that needs to actually be covered, and this is just a little something or whatever just to show just to show what's up, Matt Core? It's I don't I really seriously, if you can't take a joke, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. People need to start, figuring out how to take jokes and actually realize that when somebody says something that's a joke, and they even point out that it's just a joke, and they actually say, "Hey, just saying, I love you. I love you as a brother." And when it comes down to it, this is what it sounds like. We laughed, we giggled, we thought it was hilarious, and he didn't. He didn't. He took his time and went all day long letting it fester. And then says that he refused that as long as I keep his name out my mouth, he will keep mine out his. He went ahead and decided to go live just now, go live, and instead of doing anything else, jumped on it and actually said my name like he said he wasn't going to. Said he wasn't going to. Had 0 things. His whateverness has never done anything for me other than put somebody else on the why do I put other people on my show? Because I prefer to talk to other people to hold a conversation. Can I hold a conversation with myself? Absolutely. Can I run my own show? Absolutely. Will I run morning shows by myself? Nope, because it's not just mine. That is mine and Talking Trash and Truth. That is our show. Anybody that doesn't realize that that early show is our show, maybe can now understand it is ours. It's not mine. It's never just been that way. And I made it that way on purpose. Why? Because I love Talking Trash and Truth, Shelly, to the bottom of the earth. She is the best person ever. And what now that you understand why we run the show that we do in the morning, myself, I've been trying to set up my own schedule to actually do a night show. Do I get a chance to do that every single night? No. You know why? Because I have a tadpole that I am a father to every single day. JD says I'm behind. It's okay. It's okay, dear. Once you catch up, you'll understand where we're coming from and what's actually happening. And seriously, this guy's treated everybody with so much disrespect in the last so many months, and there's nothing that I can do to actually change that. And I don't want to change that. I have nothing for him. What started it? A joke? Yeah, it was a joke. Because he even said, just so you understand, I love you, Darth. Exact words. I love you, Darth. But your audio makes it sound like you have a dick in your mouth. And he didn't like that. He didn't like that. Whatever. I just woke up. Thought it was hilarious. I thought it was so hilarious that I just threw a joke at him. Like, here you go. Here's a joke. 14 hours later, it's still festering. It's still bugging him. It's still bugging him to the point that he feels the need to talk a whole half hour about it so far. Why? Why? Because he can't take a joke. Right, exactly. If you can't take a joke, get your ass out the kitchen. You seriously, you gotta. This is the internet. Thick skin and a backbone is what is necessary. So I'm going to do the one thing that I normally do. I'm going to actually go back. I'm going to go to the beginning here and say hello to everybody. Hello, Rabbit. Good to see you. Hey, Janie. Long time no see. I'm glad you're here. Madcore Mofo. What is up, brother? Good to see you. Who else we got here? We got Susie. Hey, Susie. Hope you're doing well today. I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing so well that I'm ecstatic right now. I did read a couple things that were coming through chat from Madcore there. It was a joke. Yes, it was. Uh, Allie says, I support your frog and T3. Please, hello to everyone. Love and respect to y'all here. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for showing the love and the support. I'm glad that you're here. Susie tried. Hey, Madcore, good to see you. Yeah, absolutely. I'm glad that you're all here. Let's see. Jay Liebgott, what's up, brother? Cool Frog stream together, hash it out. I'm not. There's nothing that I can do for the guy right now. Absolutely zero things that I can do. I, if that's what he wants to do, I'm fine with that. But what it comes down to, last thing he said to me about an hour ago, okay, I've made a decision. I'm gonna be above this petty shit. Keep my name out your mouth. I ain't coming for you ever. Let's just get that vibe. Take care of yourself. I'll take care of mine. And what is he doing exactly an hour later? Throwing shit at me. So let's see here. Who else we got? Landor's Man Bun. Good to see you, dear. Glad you're here. He just needs to vent, and that's fine. He can vent however he wants. Am I going to sit here and be like, okay, I'm going to let him vent and not say anything? Nah. Why not? Why would I do that? There's zero benefit in actually just allowing him to actually throw me under a bus because he can't take a joke. You can't take a joke? Sorry, bro. I'm sorry that you can't take the joke. There's nothing more that I can do. I mumble all the time. Yeah, we know, Madcore. It's okay. We still love you. We love you for it. I hear people say I sound like I have marbles in my mouth. If you can't handle shit people saying stuff about you, then you can't be on the internet. It's that simple. Exactly. If you can't handle people saying shit about you, you just the internet's not for you. The internet's simply not for you. He sits there and tells me that I can't run a show without having a guest. Oh no, that's not true. That's not true whatsoever. He knows damn well that I've run plenty of show by myself, multi-stream by myself, looking at chat in Rumble. What? Oh, yes, I am live. I am live on Rumble as well. Why? Because there is something that I am actually going to cover here. This is not why I'm here tonight. This is zero things to do with why I'm here tonight. Cool Frog, send me a link. I mean, again, Jay, and this is exactly how it goes. This is because I love everybody, and it's like somebody say, "Hey, send me a link." Be like, "Okay," and I always bring people in. I always bring extra people in and say, "Okay, let's go. Let's have some fun. Let's do this." So I mean, as far I'll send you a link. We're only going to talk for a few minutes because I do have a news article that I'm going to actually cover here once we're done with this bullshit. I'm not going to sit here and talk about this for another 15 minutes. It's not going to happen. So give me 2 seconds to get a link to you, Jay. You can come in here. We can speak about whatever you'd like, and we'll go from there. So as far as that goes, if somebody feels that I actually disrespected them and slated them in any way, shape, or form on top of it, I apologize to you. I apologize to you if you feel that I did something to you. I did zero things to you. I made a joke about Darth because I thought it was hilarious. and he decided to he didn't like the joke, he didn't want to take it, and you know, if there's other people around that would have actually enjoyed the joke, he may have actually taken it different, but he didn't. He didn't. He took it the way he wanted to because that's the way he did it. Hi, where are we going? Eventually, um, it's just this is just a little bit because why? It just so happened to be that somebody's sitting there after 14 hours and rambling about me. I am going to talk about them. Why? Because turnaround's fair game. Turnaround is fair game. You don't like it? Oh, wow. There's nothing I can do about that. But apparently, I can't run my own show. I've never been able to run my own show, and I've always needed somebody else to help me. Jay, I sent you a link if you're going to come in here. Try not to over explain, keep it simple. And that's where we're going. I'm waiting for Jay to actually bring himself in here so we can actually, what he can say whatever he wants to say. We can actually clear this up, and I can actually move on to the news article that I'm actually going to cover. A very, very important news article. Best thing because miscommunication can happen. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It can happen, especially when when somebody wakes up first thing in the morning and you didn't like it. Jay, you coming? And that wasn't because of me that he had to walk away from anybody. There's zero things to do with that. It was because of things that he had done to himself in his past. There's nothing that we can do. We can't fix that. Please be sure to show support. Like that button. Yeah, hit that like button, y'all. Yeah, exactly. Hit the like button. Like I said, there is a news article that I'm actually going to cover here in a short bit. I'm actually going to shut the YouTube side off once we're done with this, and it's going to be a Rumble exclusive. It needs to be for what it is. So if you're not over on the Rumble already, slowly make your way over there. This is just stupid because it's boring because there's nothing. Exactly. Exactly. It's stupid. It's so stupid. And that's why I said I'm not going to sit there and talk about this the whole time. I'm just waiting for Jay to bring himself in here so you can give me his point, how he actually thinks and feels about it. And then we can actually move on from it. Let's go. Let's go, Jay. Let's go. Come on. Rumble's how I got into things. Yeah. 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 Exactly, Tweety. It's fine. Cool Frog, this is between the two of you, nothing to do with me. Yeah. You're the one that asked for the link, and that's why I said let's go if you wanted to come in here. You had something that you wanted to say or share or whatever. I'm fine with that. If you don't want to, I'm good with that too. I'm good with that too. I'm actually gonna move on from this and I'm gonna shut off the YouTube side. I really am. I'm not gonna sit here on YouTube. I'm gonna actually go over to Rumble. Anybody that actually wants to actually come over to the Rumble side and actually listen to some actual news, because there's some actually legitimate, decent news that needs to be hit on. So, um, what it comes down to, and what the news article is actually about, or what the deal is about a drinking water advisory out of the Delaware River. Anybody that doesn't know about the drinking advisory out of the Delaware River, no kill frog. I meant send him a link. Oh no, I ain't gonna send him a link. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not today, and maybe not ever. If that's how he so how feels. There's nothing I can do. That moved over. Awesome. Everybody else, make sure that you move yourself over to the Rumble side. We're actually going to cover this news article here real quick, and we're actually going to do this drinking water advisory that's out of the Delaware River. It's about 5 or 6 articles. It shouldn't take anything longer than about an hour. Yeah, not a problem, Jay. Not a problem. Not a problem. Or anybody that's ready, willing, and you bring yourself over there. We're going to actually hit this up. And thank you all for joining me on the YouTube side. If you haven't already, please hit that like button. And if you haven't or haven't been able to bring yourself over to the Rumble side, here is a link to get over to Rumble. That is the actual show. When you get over there, hit that thumbs up button for me, and we're going to actually move on. So, thank you all so much for actually listening to this little 20-minute rant about nothing. Later.